It goes without saying that the men and women on ABC's The Bachelor have their fair share of secrets, but they're not the only ones trying to hide something. The producers of the show have things to hide as well. Here are just some of the things that they don't want viewers to know. Every compelling story needs a hero, a villain, a damsel in distress, or whatever other characters are needed to make audiences keep coming back for more. Apparently, The Bachelor is no exception, as Cosmopolitan reported. Once on the show, contestants are surrounded by what Bachelor director Ken Fuchs calls his army. Teams of cameramen, lighting techs, soundmen, and production assistants staying vigilant for anything approximating drama. Cosmo also revealed that the juiciest storylines often only become evident once the show's editors start combing through months of footage. It's during this editing process that the powers that be assess who will capture hearts, who will be the villain, and who will provide comedic relief amid all the made-for-TV drama.
Wow. I feel powerful.
In an interview with The Daily Beast, former contestant Leslie Hughes observed, "From watching it from day one, there wasn't a lot of diversity. Contestants were always Caucasian, blonde, blue eyes. It was always the same." Though Rachel Lindsay made history in 2017 when she was cast as the show's first Black Bachelorette, there has yet to be a Black Bachelor. In 2018, rumors began swirling that Wills Reed, a contestant from Becca Kufrin's season of The Bachelorette, would be chosen for the role. However, former football player Colton Underwood was ultimately cast as the Bachelor for the 23rd season. Hopefully, the franchise will diversify itself sooner rather than later. Those rose ceremonies aren't nearly as romantic as they appear. According to former Bachelor Sean Lowe, producers tell the leads who to pick first and who to make sweat it out. In his book, For the Right Reasons, Lowe revealed, "The Bachelor producers put the most obvious choices first so that drama builds towards the end of the ceremony with the rest of the women who are unsure of their status." As if anticipation isn't exhausting enough, Lowe also revealed that actually filming the rose ceremonies takes forever. While they may last a total of 5 minutes on TV, Lowe wrote that one of his rose ceremonies didn't end until 6 o'clock in the morning. Those long hours could possibly explain this infamous Bachelor blunder.
Katie, I accidentally called out the wrong name, but I would like to extend to you the option of staying.
I'll stay and see how things go. Sure, thank you.
In the reality TV world, tears equal drama, and drama equals good television. So it should come as no surprise that producers will do anything to get the tears to flow.
I know that the spirit of my dog, Lucy, is gonna help me on this journey.
Former Bachelor producer Sarah Gertrude Shapiro revealed in The New Yorker that her job was to get the contestants to open up to her and then give them terrible advice, a tactic she referred to as complicated manipulation through friendship. Shapiro, who went on to create the Lifetime drama Unreal based on her Bachelor experiences, also described the lengths she would go to get a contestant to cry in the limo after being eliminated. "I'd have arranged with the driver to have a certain song play just until I got a shot of her crying, then cut the music so I could start the interview. They'd often tell us to drive up and down the 405 until the girls cried, and not to come home if we didn't get tears because we'd be fired." If you thought the mansion where the Bachelor and Bachelorette received their suitors was a set created by ABC, you were wrong. It turns out that the mansion outside Los Angeles belongs to an actual family who rents their home to Bachelor producers twice a year for it to be turned into a singles paradise. When it was reported that the famous mansion had caught fire during the 2018 California wildfires, fans and contestants alike mourned the long-standing Bachelor staple. However, according to the mansion's owner, Marshall Harridan, the show will go on. Harridan told Us Weekly, "We've already talked and it's not going to interrupt the show. The damage up around the house is minimal, which will get back to shape real quick with our crew." If you're a Bachelor fan, you know that Neil Lane has been on hand for the majority of the show's run to provide a bevy of larger-than-life sparkling diamond engagement rings.
It's very big.
But what happens to the ring if a couple decides to call it quits? According to Entertainment Tonight, if a Bachelor couple splits before the 2-year mark of their engagement, the ring is required to be turned over to production. Apparently, Neil Lane doesn't even have a say in the matter. The designer told Stylecaster, "I make rings hoping that people stay together forever, but after they get the ring, I don't have a say in it. And what happens after that, I don't know. Where the ring goes, I don't really know. I just say it goes to ring heaven." Audiences went bananas in 2015 when Bachelorette Caitlin Bristow admitted to sleeping with then-contestant Nick Viall.
Everybody has their opinions, and no matter what I did throughout the season, people will have their opinions, so...
While it's safe to say that Bristow and Viall were not the first contestants to sleep together, the revelation led to a slew of questions about the show's attitude towards sex, like if precautions were being taken to ensure any sex happening behind closed doors on the show was safe. Though former contestant Courtney Robertson alleged that there were no condoms on her fantasy suite date, host Chris Harrison told the Huffington Post in a 2015 interview that the show does encourage safe sex.
Always safe, yes. Anything you need to have safe sex, we definitely promote that.